Hey everyone, this is Gary. Welcome to the next section. I'm actually getting ready to introduce you to a guest who is perfect for this session because he's a field systems engineer, not a salesperson. So I always love it when we have technical people on who can explain a product rather than just a salesperson on who can explain a product, because then you actually get the nitty gritty details. So I want to introduce you to Timothy Mackie, who's with Yamaha Unified Communications. Tim, how you doing, Tim?
Excellent. Can everybody hear me okay today?
Yeah, you can probably hear me better that I moved my microphone a little bit. But in any case, I'm sitting there yelling, trying to figure out what that is. All right, look, we're going to take a deep dive solution into Yamaha, into the MG-CG ceiling microphone solution. And you're actually using that ceiling mic in your office, which is quite interesting, which is awesome. I'm excited about this. I had a chance to preview this demo with Tim earlier today. I'm excited about this because he's in probably the coolest and simultaneously most obnoxious office space you could possibly imagine, that's going to push the limits of a microphone and its technology and capabilities to perform. I know you want to walk through the system and talk about it, but you're actually going to demonstrate because you're in a garage filled with motorcycles and tons of acoustical challenges, and you're going to be amazed at this demo. So stay tuned. Tim, I'm going to turn it over to you to introduce our audience to the ceiling microphone solution from Yamaha.
Well, thank you, Gary. It's great to see you again, and thanks for having Yamaha UC here. I'm really excited to go over the rMCG with you. So with that, let me see if I can share my screen correctly and get presentation going. And boom, can everybody see that okay?
We are now seeing it. Yep, it's live.
Yeah, little bit of a delay there. So hopefully this goes well. But yeah, I'm going to go through a little bit of the history of Yamaha in this space, this product in particular, and then I'm going to stop presenting. We'll field any questions, and I'm going to change cameras and go around this space and actually demo it. And yes, I am talking to you on one of the rMCG microphones above my head. So with that, let's kick off. Again, my name's Tim Mackie. I am a field systems engineer with Yamaha Unified Communications, and I've been in this space for about 20 years now. Seems like it went by pretty quick, but yeah, Yamaha. Yamaha has been at the forefront of the professional audio industry for many decades. We are committed to maintaining this position. And to achieve this, we opened a brand new $100 million innovation center at our headquarters in 2016. This facility is home to Yamaha Pro Audio, us, Unified Communications, Home Audio, Pro Audio, and the musical instrument division as well, all sharing technology. This state-of-the-art facility includes one of the largest anechoic chambers in the world right there. Speaker testing rooms, recording studios, vibration experimentation rooms, ergonomic evaluation rooms, sensory rating rooms, and we even have reverb chambers with adjustable 0.3 to 1.6 of reverb time. So a lot of audio know-how coming to bear here. Yamaha makes every single instrument in an orchestra where clarity and natural sound are paramount. The Yamaha name is synonymous with excellent quality and natural sound in the music industry. Yamaha is, in fact, the exclusive provider of pianos to Elton John. This drive for pure natural sound is at the heart of every Yamaha product, from a violin to a precision studio monitor to a state-of-the-art $1 million plus rAVe mixing console. And when I went to Japan, I got to see a bunch of these. Very, very cool stuff. So Yamaha not only leads the way in creating clear natural sound, but we are also equally committed to the capture, processing, and reproduction of clear natural audio as well. This passion and philosophy is carried across many Yamaha audio divisions and has resulted in many industry standard and award-winning products. And as you can see on this wall here, our UC products are in there as well. We're very proud of what we're doing here in the UC space. So today we're going to talk about the award-winning Yamaha rMCG dynamic multi-beam voice tracking ceiling microphone. There's a mouthful. The rMCG is one of multiple microphone options available for the ADECIA solution. The rMCG can also be used by itself with any conferencing conferencing Dante DSP, which makes it extremely flexible. The rMCG uses human voice activity detection technology, which actually locates a human voice. This, coupled with our steady-state noise reduction and active de-reverberation, deliver that crystal clear natural sound we're looking for. In dynamic beamforming, the beam is steered towards the target source by nullifying interference in the room in other directions as well. This allows for capturing the important, meaningful audio resulting in the cleaner audio signals. In contrast, folks, non-dynamic beams do not offer this level of performance. So multiple dynamic beams focus on the human talkers in the room and nothing else. Dynamic beams deliver great audio independent of where you are in that room. Dynamic beams adapt to changes in the acoustical environment, variations in noise levels, reverberation, and other sounds in that room. So A is the most important part of AV, right? We've all experienced poor audio in a meeting. Clear, natural sound is critical in any conference room, training room, or classroom. The RMCG delivers just that in any challenging or changing environment. It's a huge advantage in reconfigurable spaces where you're always changing the seating arrangements and table arrangements. You don't have to worry about, did I move out of a static pickup area? The RMCG's automatic system tuning uses advanced technology. Using advanced technology dynamically adapts to each room's acoustics. We play pink noise and tonal sweeps and analyze the room and tune the system with just a few mouse clicks. Really is revolutionary stuff. Natural sound aids in conveying information more effectively in meetings. When audio sounds natural, the brain can process it with less effort. Clear natural sound can help retain the user's attention. This is critical when clear communication is essential, such as video conferencing, telecommunications, telemedicine, customer service. Natural sound helps convey messages more effectively, reducing misunderstandings. And again, the RMCG delivers really unparalleled in that area. Now, our clean, user-friendly installation process makes setup a breeze, saving you a lot of time and resources. Gone are the days of analog wires and tools. Whether it's a single unit or a network of microphones, each microphone simply plugs into an Ethernet switch, and our installations are really simple and clean. Backed by Yamaha's renowned reliability and quality, the RMCG is built to last. Achieve premium audio without breaking the bank either. ADECIA offers cost-effective alternative to costly audio solutions, making it accessible to a wide range of applications, small business to large institutions. Again, with the RMCG delivering crystal clear sound that immerses your audience in the true essence of your content. Whether you're in a conference room or a lecture hall, every word will be heard with impeccable clarity. And it's also a very unobtrusive ceiling installation, very sleek, discreet design, maintaining the aesthetics of your space. The RMCG seamlessly integrates into today's rooms. So here's a few slides of it in action. These are some real actual places where the RMCG is in. There's our line array speakers on the walls as well. So if you'd like to know more about that, please reach out to us at uc.yamaha.com. And with that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and change cameras. Hopefully y'all can see me. Everybody see me okay over here?
Yeah, we can see you. That's great. This is what I was talking about. This is literally where he's presenting from. You can see the microphone there below the A and the H in Yamaha. And yeah, there you go. And what's cool now, that of course is right above where he was presenting from. But what Tim's going to show us is how when he walks around that room, how amazing that pickup is. So go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, so let me tell you a little bit about this space. This is a 1,500 square foot metal building behind my house here in Austin, Texas. This camera can make distances look a little funny. So let me go over some dimensions. This is 30 foot wide this way. It's 50 foot deep this way. These are 16 foot walls, and that's a 14 by 14 roll up door for reference. My son and I mounted the microphone right here at about 10 feet. In a typical 8 to 10 foot installation, you're going to cover about a 25 by 25 area with this microphone. And with this camera, that's about what you're looking at. This is about a 25 by 30 that you can see. The other half of my shop is out of range. Now, with the dynamic beam, I could literally walk anywhere in here without a clip-on microphone and talk about all the different projects I've got going. In fact, I've done podcasts in here where I do just that, talk about this motorcycle, what I got going on over here. Now, right over here, I've measured. I'm right at the edge of that 25 by 25 footprint. This chair right here is about 13 feet off center. So I'm kind of right at that cusp of that pickup area. Now I'm going to give you an example of the automatic gain control within this microphone. We've all had that experience where somebody mumbles at the end of the table. They look down at the floor and spin around in their chair, lean back, and have terrible microphone etiquette. In fact, I'm whispering 13 feet away. And as I bring my voice back up to my normal speaking level, the automatic gain control is going to compensate for that and keep the output to the far end pretty consistent. Now, there's a cool video on our YouTube channel of 4 of my coworkers all talking at the same time, more than you'd ever have in a conference. It's chaotic. But with the dynamic beams on each one of them, you can literally close your eyes and you can pick out each person's cadence and exactly what they're saying because we have active beams on all of them. So for a training room or a reconfigurable space where you're moving your seating arrangements, there's no setup on the audio pickup. Anywhere I go in here, that beam is going to track me. In fact, I'll really stretch the dimensions a bit. This refrigerator is 17 feet off center from that microphone. I've now got my back to it. So in theory, I could be at the end of a 34-foot long table and the person at the other end should sound about the same to you in this environment. In fact, I'm going to stretch it a little further. I'm going to go ahead and step outside. It's kind of an overcast, sunny, not sunny day today here in Austin. Well, a little sunshine on me. It's a light breeze. Trees are moving a bit. I'm literally 20 feet away from the microphone, outside the building, and I'm whispering outside. So it's just an amazing microphone technology. And by the way, fully Teams and Zoom certified. When I walk in here, I can see the LED is green. Part of the Teams certification requires that when I hang up this call, that LED will turn white. So when I walk into a room, I can look at the LEDs and see if this microphone is listening on an active call. And to my left in the rack, just to give you a peek at the ADECIA solution, that's it. That's my entire system. All of these microphone systems within ADECIA are powered by an Ethernet switch, and there's the controller, which I'm using to plug my laptop into USB. You're hearing me through that. There's another peek at the mic from below. Now, my air conditioner turns on and off in here. I have a 5-ton air handler, and those 10-inch air registers blast air past this microphone, but you simply don't hear it. In fact, check it out. I'm now going to mute from this application, same as Teams and Zoom, and you'll see the microphone follow suit and mute as well. So as I mute my mic, unmute my mic. So that's a quick demo, folks, of the RMCG ceiling mic in this 1,500 square foot kind of motorcycle shop home office I've got here.
Well, listen, I know that Kelsey's watching. She needs to grab that video that we just did and put that in as on our social, because that was a great demo, Tim. I have a couple of odd questions. David Nelson wants to first off make the point that you have the coolest office in the industry, and someone wants to know if that one bike is supposed to be printed like Eddie Van Halen's guitar, or if it's just sort of like accidental, or what was the deal behind that. Anyway, Jordan Mendoza says he needs one of these for his office. So yeah, everyone loved the demo. So what about the bike? Is it Eddie Van Halen's guitar?
Yeah, that is an Eddie Van Halen replica paint job I have on that bike. But also this motorcycle here is my current race bike, which is sponsored by Yamaha UC. So there's
it looks like it. Yeah, it's got the Yamaha UC there.
Make waves on it. But yes, we found during COVID, we all started staying home, and I said, hey, I've got this space. Why don't we set up a system in here and start doing remote demos? Yeah. And it's very powerful, Gary, because the proof's in the pudding with audio. You really want to hear what the microphone sounds like on the far end of that call. It's one thing for me to bring that microphone in and show it to you in your office and go, hey, isn't this great? But we've found it to be a very powerful demonstration to do actual live demonstrations at the far end of these systems.
Yeah, and this was live, by the way. Martin Burton says, that was a good. Doesn't seem to suffer the significant change in tone that normally occurs as someone moves away from the mic. You want to make that point?
Typically what's out there are static beams or lobes. And as you move in and out of those pickup areas, you do attenuate and come up and down. You'll notice very consistent when a dynamic beam tracks you. And with that human voice activity detection, we're putting a very focused 15 to 16 degree beam on human sources. So we're really trying to focus on where the humans are in the room. Yamaha can differentiate speech patterns from any other sound in the room.
Now, Long Nguyen asked if there's a way that you could ruffle papers or chip bags or anything like that. So does it block those kind of noises as well? Do you have anything like that where you could demonstrate? In
fact, yes, I don't now. I had a fan in here. Yeah, in fact, I can kind of have a fun one here. I can put a fan up here on this table and show you our steady state noise reduction. I can actually log into the system and turn the noise reduction off, and you can hear it. But yes, I mean, I've got some papers right here that I can rustle. Just don't zoom in on them. I just did my taxes. So now I'm going to rustle some papers here. And I'm rustling them away. If I change cameras, you can see that I'm filtering through the papers here, and you shouldn't hear a whole lot going on.
No, we don't. Jeffrey Rice asked if customers are putting 2, 3, or 4 of these, et cetera, into spaces for additional coverage. How do you handle larger spaces?
So we have 3 microphone types. We have the tabletop microphones, we have the ceiling microphones, and we have our wireless microphones as well right here. Did a webinar last week on these guys. And we can support up to 16 of any mics with this little controller. Again, that's the RMCR controller that's part of the solution. So really, you pick the mics that are applicable to your room. And if you look on here, we can bring in 2 analog presenter mics and mix them in as well. So that's a total of 18 microphones. That scales to what we call 90% of our bread and butter rooms. And we do combine and divide rooms and control within the system of nobody's business as well. You know, there are other people that are really the market leader, but Yamaha is really the performance leader in this space. I'm not aware, Gary, of any bake-off or competition where this mic hasn't really outperformed everything else out there.
Well, your demo is really well done. We're going to wrap this demo up. We'll put it on social, but we'll also wrap it up, this entire session, and put it on this page. So if you come back to this page tomorrow at this time, it will be there on this page, so you can actually go back. I would highly recommend that you reference this and refer other customers to this so they can see how this actually worked, because it's not often that you get to see a live demo like that, and especially when you're pushing the limits of a space. I mean, you're really pushing the limits of the space. Your whisper demo is one of the best I've ever seen, I have to say. It's definitely one of the best I've ever seen. So look, Tim, thank you very much for your time today. Thanks for joining me on here. Thanks to you.